We're coming to live right here, Leesburg, J. Lounge King. Well, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a May the 4th Be With You Star Wars special of the Khalil Sports Report. And it is live right here, Leesburg, J. Lounge King. I am your host, Khalil Brathwaite. May the 4th is officially here. Star Wars Day is here, guys. Get you guys to that. Celtics, they tied up with the Sixers, by the way, and that as well. Hardy Vs Amanda Serrano in a rematch for the women's undisputed featherweight title. That's going to be happening August 5th, by the way, guys. Get you guys to that for sure. Murphy got fired, by the way, after he was accused of misconduct allegations against him. And also, the NFL's in a bunch of peril, and I'll get you guys to that for sure. So that, and also other news come by the way, guys, as well. So I'm going to get you guys to it right now. So first off, happy May the 4th. Be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed your Star Wars Day movies, games, shows, Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, Season 3. It was amazing. So, happy Star Wars Day. Star Wars Day is officially here. May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you, everybody. So, happy Star Wars Day, guys. Happy May the 4th be with you, guys. Be with you. It's here right now. So, enjoy what you still can, guys. Films, comics, shows, movies, merchandise, all that stuff. So, it's all there, guys. So, happy May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, guys. Another news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Celtics they had tied up with the Sixers. This is all after Joel Embiid became the MVP. She did. Celtics they had tied up. Joel Embiid came back, and he's the MVP, which he is. And get this, he got his first Rolex. First Rolex by James Harden. I mean, Simmons offered them. James Harden gave him a Rolex. It's not gonna look good. They don't think that he's not gonna have with that Rolex and no MVP. That's a brass ring. Or becoming a Finals MVP. We all know that's not going to happen. All right? Knicks, they fit that description. I know the Knicks, they're confident. I know the Knicks, they're gonna be one of them's gonna be Finals MVP at the end of the day. Joel Embiid is not. He's not up to that. He can try, but it won't be that easy. So fun with that. So Celtics and Sixers, they're tied up, which they are, by the way. Another news here that Hardy versus Amanda Serrano for the women's undisputed featherweight title. That's gonna be happening August 5th, the rematch in Big D, so looking forward to that match. Live pay-per-view, by the way, guys. Also, guys, don't forget, guys, that Backlash is this Saturday live on Peacock in Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny is hosting it, by the way, but he's gonna be in a San Juan street fight this coming Saturday. Check it out, guys. All the news you gotta know in that. Also, this news here, by the way, that Rob Murphy has been fired as the assistant GM of the Pistons. This is after he's accused of workplace misconduct, by a former female staff by the name of Dejanai Raska, and she did sue the Pistons and Murphy, by the way, for sexual discrimination and harassment. So clearly that's not looking good there. You can check out the details on that as well. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't done so, please introduce on that. Also, guys, a quick little update on piece of trash Jackson Mahomes. Now, Jackson Mahomes, if you guys remember, was arrested yesterday on a aggravated sexual battery charge, and he has, however. He'll be arraigned tomorrow, but he did post his 100K bail bond, which he did. He'll be arraigned tomorrow, and he's gonna be doing court on May 11th. By the way, if he's convicted of the charges, he could be getting 25 years behind bars. Not just that, however, he's still gonna pay a certain fine. Gotta attend sexual abuse, domestic abuse courts. Gotta do 100 hours community service, treatment facility, and probably be banned from TikTok. And not just that. He could end up on the registered sex offender category that Deshaun Watson fits in. AB Antonio Brown fits that category. A category that Yasiel Puig fits in. Trevor Bauer fits that category. Piece of trash R. Kelly fits that category. Piece of trash like Larry Nassar fits that category. He's a piece of trash. Piece of trash like Jeff Epstein. Piece of trash like Trump kisses one of them. Piece of trash like just like Harvey Weinstein, he's trash which he is. So again, that's all there is. That's so again, if fact that Jackson Mahomes is convicted of charges, he could be doing jail time for 25 years. That's not looking good for Jackson Mahomes, which is not. So he now this all back in February, where he was accused of attacking a waiter at the Aspen's restaurant and lounge, and he also seen on video on camera groping a 40-year-old female named Aspen Vaughn. Now Aspen Vaughn is the 40-year-old female owner of the Aspen's restaurant As she did, however, was filing an injunction or indeed filing a police report against Jackson Mahomes, and that led to Jackson Mahomes being arrested, but which he was. So Jackson Mahomes is trash. We all know that because everyone knows what's going to happen. So Jackson Mahomes, he's trash, and everyone knows that for a fact. If he's convicted charges, he's done for. That's all that I can say about that. So he's done for on that note. And other than this, I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Donovan Smith had reached a 1-year offer worth up to $9 million, by the way, with the Chiefs Kingdom. So that's everything you got knowing that. And other than this, by the way, that let's see here. Let's see. Hunter Dickinson's gonna be going to the Jayhawks, so congrats to him on that. Also, guys, other than this, by the way, I want to get you guys into, by the way, that the NFL's in a lot of peril, by the way. There's a very precarious reason for that, by the way, and why, man? It's because this is over gender discrimination and harassment that female employees have been subjected to, and the NFL did in fact violate the federal, state laws banning gender discrimination and equal pay laws. The NFL is being held accountable for their own actions. It also says right here that a former female NFL production manager sued the NFL, claiming she was excluded from NFL high-profile meetings, and also passed over for promotion. Another female, I believe it was an NFL wardrobe stylist, said she was groped and subjected to sexual remarks made by numerous NFL employees. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is just like how Peace Church Dan Snyder got himself in peril for all this, and he did sell the Commanders, which he did, thank goodness, because even though the Commanders they were dumpster fire franchises, which they were, but in this instance you got the NFL, they're being investigated over gender discrimination and harassment that female employees were subjected to, and that's not looking good there. So it does relate to what Commanders were doing, by the way, and honestly, this is not looking good for Commanders. This is not looking good at all. So there were losses, against Commanders, which there were, and clearly this is not looking good. So they're looking at that. I think that these female employees, they're looking to seek, they're suing for punitive damages. They're filing for just conduction, which they did. They're also suing for punitive damages, emotional distress. That's all they're going to do right there. So that is all there is for this. The NFL's in peril for that, and the attorney generals, they're looking into this. That's all they are for that. And other things I want to get you into, by the way, that Andrew, who was an Iowa State football player, he was arrested and charged for sexual assault and also for domestic abuse charges after he was accused of raping a woman while she was immobile, by the way, after Ralph shoved this woman down the stairs, and there were signs, by the way, and that caused the woman to fall on her spine. Also, the fact that this is at Aiden's home, Ralph's home, by the way, which it was, his Ames home, which it was. Ralph, by the way, was accused the woman of cheating and shoving her down the stairs. The woman pled Ralph to call 911, but Ralph refused. And then it says right here that Ralph was on top of this woman, groped her, pleaded her to cut it out, to stop, that is. Ralph was issued a restraining order, and his next court date is going to be on May 15th. So that's not looking good there, which is not. So Ralph Aiden Ralph's a piece of trash, which he is, by the way. And I would say football is suspended for good, and that's all there is. He has no future, which he's not. So he's trash. Now, if he's convicted of the charges, by the way, he could be doing time behind bars. Not just that, he could be facing a fine. He could be having to do 100 hours community service. He had to take a sexual abuse and domestic abuse course. He would have to get treatment, and not just that, he would end up on the registered sex offender category. So clearly, that's not looking good for Aiden Ralph either. So he's trash. We all know that for a fact. So that's all I can say to that. His next court date is going to be May 15th. So that's all you got to know on that. And Jackson Mahomes' court appearance is going to be May 11th, which it is. That's all the news you got to know on that, everybody. Also, guys, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that let's see here. The Canes are 1-0 against the Devils, which they are, and the Golden Knights are 1-0 against the Oilers, which they are. Also, guys, some baseball news here that Nationals defeat the Cubs yet again 2-1. You had the White Sox defeat the Twins 6-4. You had the Red Sox defeat the Blue Jays 3 times in a row 8-3. You had the Royals defeat the Orioles 6-0. Yankees defeat the Guardians again 4-3. You had the Braves defeat the Marlins 14-6. You had the Tigers defeat the Mets 8-1, even though they're beating up twice. Rays defeat the Pirates 8-1. Padres defeat the Reds 7-1. You had the Giants defeat the Astros 4-2. You had Angels defeat the Cards again 6-4. You had the Rockies defeat the Brewers 7-1. You had the Mariners defeat the A's again 7-2. Dodgers defeat the Phillies again 10-6. You had the D-backs defeat the Rangers 12-7. That's all the news you got doing there. That's all I got to say about that. Also, don't forget, guys, Backlash is going to be on this Backlash this Saturday in Puerto Rico. Check it out, guys. That's this Saturday. Check it out, guys. Also, got some other news I want to get you into, by the way, that, let's see. Also, guys, Brad Bohannon was fired for the betting pro, which he was an Alabama baseball coach, which he was, but he was released, which he was. Also, guys, another news I want to get you into, by the way. I want to say Don Smith has reached a 1-year offer with $9 million with the Chiefs Kingdom, so that's a big move right there. Also, I want to say May the 4th be with you, and Star Wars birthday wishes out to let's see here. Sorry, guys, to Aaron Andrews, Will Arnett, Jidena, Mr. Fuji, JME, Victor Oladipo, Oladipo, and then you got Grace Phipps, Husky, Roy McIlroy, Laura Whitmore, you got Snick, you got Kimora Lee Simmons, Shamik Moore, Ashley Ricard, Brian Jackson, LaRoyce Hawkins, Shanae Ray, you got James Harrison, Pamela Horton, you got George Hill, Austin White, Dorothy Petzold, Emily DeMello, Cam Porter Jr., Rachel Bentley, Sophia Sanchez, Courtney Sines, Hunter McGrady. You got Joan Force, Charissa Thompson, Fernandito, and YRN Lingo. So send them my birthday wish tweets. Please be sure to do something that comes down below. That's all the news. That's all the news you got to know on that. And that's all I can say about it. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the May the 4th be with you and Star Wars special, the Khalil Sports Report. That's all that you got to know on that. So. That's going to do it there. Please sure you also like, subscribe to Khalil Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all. Manessa, with thoughts to your sponsors of Celtics tying up with the Sixers. Let me know about that. That's all there's to you need to know. And Joel Embiid's got a Rolex, which he was, but he's not going to be getting a brass ring with it, which he's not. He could try, but it's going to backfire. We all know that. Thoughts on Heather Hardy versus Amanda Serrano in a rematch, and Big D for the undisputed women's featherweight title. Let me know about that. But I'll just find as well. Also, guys, wait till Don Smith reaching a 1-year offer worth up to $9 million with his Chiefs Kingdom. Let me know about that. I'll just find as well, everybody. Also, guys, we're because we're winning Jackson Mahomes as he was already arrested on an aggravated sexual battery charge over the incident he got into back in February at the Aspen's restaurant lounge. Thoughts about that. Also, guys, your thoughts on the NFL and peril over gender discrimination and harassment. Let me know about that. I'll just find as well. But we're because we win the NFL. Let me know about that. Also, guys, send your brother wish shouts out to Aaron Andrews, Will Arnett, Victor Oladipo, Grace Phipps, Mr. Fuji, JME, Snick, Kimora Lee Simmons, Shamik Moore, Ashley Ricard, Brian Jackson, LaRoyce Hawkins, Shanae Ray, James Harrison, Pamela Horton, George Hill, Austin White, Dorothy Petzold, Emily DeMello. You got Cam Porter Jr., Rachel Bentley, Sophia Sanchez, Courtney Sines, Hunter McGrady, Joan Forrest, Charissa Thompson, Fernandito, YRN Lingo, somebody better wish shout sweet to them once again. People should do that. What's your favorite Star Wars film, by the way? And also, you guys enjoy The Mandalorian Season 3? What's your favorite thoughts about that? I'll just find as well. And that's going to do it right there for Khalil Sports Report. Like, subscribe as always. Be sure to do that. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Happy May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. Be safe, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.